Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where last episode we managed to become independent through no fault of our own. We did not necessarily intend to become independent, but we need to work on our military power at this point, I think. And that is indeed exactly the point. So I want to target attacking this guy. We're not really in a position to do it yet, but he's got bowmen, light horsemen, and pikemen. We've got pikemen of our own, so we counter his light horsemen. We're going to need some light horsemen. We're going to need some archers, I think, to counter his... archers counter skirmishers. We're going to need heavy infantry to counter his pikemen. Okay, so we're going to need to grab a unit of Connie here, I believe. Sure, we'll try to make these guys see sense. We came across as an insensitive meddler. That's fine. Now, we're already at avaricious here. We could consider switching off of wealth focus, but I want the income and I want the potential events. So I think we'll stay here for now and keep our monthly income relatively high. We're going to need to get ourselves a fair amount of men-at-arms, right? I think a unit of light horsemen to deal with his archers, and then maybe 2 units of armored footmen and a unit of mangonels. That's what we're leaning towards right now, as far as our men-at-arms layout here. So we're going to get these guys recruited, and that is going to go in... I'm thinking right now in Severin. That's actually full. Let's put it down over here. So in Caliphate. Okay, we should probably consider building a stable down here. And also we're going to be interested... Well, we've got 2 slots here, right? This is light cavalry, so we're not interested in walls and towers. We are interested in stables, for sure, and probably blacksmiths for our other building there. High tents have been built in Severin. We may actually want to change these if we're not going to get any archers. So that is noted. Absolutely. So we have pikemen here right now, so high tents exist here. That said, we are going to be getting another building slot relatively soon, about 18 years. So that is definitely a consideration. For the moment, we just need to build up our military. So I want a unit of armored footmen next. I want to get, I think, 2 total units of armored footmen. We only have 4 station locations, though. We are currently capping out at 4 domain limit. So that's not necessarily ideal, right? We did finish increasing control in Caliphate. We shouldn't need to increase control anywhere else. That should be reasonably fine. And we'll gain 50 piety. That seems absolutely okay as well. Cool. So I want at least 1 unit of armored footmen at this time. And they would probably be stationed here in Targujiu. I think that would be the goal. Yeah, that should be absolutely okay. We're going to need a fair amount of cash, though. I don't want to pay 20 gold. We have to do 20 gold no matter what? Oh, sad. We became obese as well. We should probably focus on losing weight. So let's head over to decisions, and we'll lose weight. We gain a bunch of stress because we're gluttonous, but that is to be expected. So we currently don't have an accolade, and we may want to put one in. So our son could be an accolade. He would get mentor, giving us an additional knight, although we don't really have any knights, so that's a problem. Men-at-arms counter efficiency is pretty decent. We've got disciplinarian here. That's kind of okay. Army toughness. Heavy infantry. Okay, we're going to go with vanguard. Beautiful. We are missing 25 prestige to create that accolade, though. Okay. Do we gain any of that back for destroying this? No, but the stats are not good, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so we're going to save up the prestige. Oh, how dare you try to extort me. Stop it. So we do need a new steward. That is going to be this guy. Skill 20, that's a pretty good steward. Okay, sounds good. We learned a secret, but we want to recruit a unit of armored footmen here. So there we go. We'll get that recruited, and I'm going to station those here. Now, eventually, we're going to want to build a barracks here, for sure, just to get those boosted up. But for now, this'll do. And we'll just get those fully recruited. Now, next we're going to get a unit of mangonels. If we have to have an unstationed unit, it'll probably be the mangonels. We can grab professional workforce or taxman here. I guess we'll grab taxman. And we can extort. Now, where are my loyal subjects? Why take a little when we can take a lot? So we're going to get 120 gold out of that. That's fantastic. I want to come over here and immediately get started working on this barracks just to boost up our heavy infantry damage that are already stationed here. That sounds absolutely great. We'll get that underway. We could declare wars. These guys are... I would be interested in declaring this war if it wasn't for their allies. The allies are the problem there. But I do think that we should recruit a unit of armored footmen and a unit of mangonels. And of course, we're going to want to max these out eventually. We probably don't have the economy to do that right now. We'll get there, though. We're going to want to start building additional, like, economy buildings fairly soon. There is a city down over here, but that is not within our personal domain. So we definitely are going to want to get up our income. That's for sure. Is our prestige high enough to create that accolade now? I think it might be. So this was our son, and we wanted him to be Vanguard and Mentor, I think. No, it was Vanguard and Tactician? Or Stalwart. I'm going to go Stalwart. Beautiful. Okay. Excellent. First of the battle line. So that'll be absolutely great. What are your claims? Kingdom of Ruthenia? How strong is the Kingdom of Ruthenia? Nope, we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Okay, so that will be absolutely fine. That is way too strong for us right now. Sure, we'll lose some stress because we're gluttonous, but we'll have a lovely picnic. Fantastic. So next up, I'm going to get a second unit of armored footmen here, and we are going to station that in Severin. Now, Severin does not really boost it up very much. The Hillfort is spearmen and skirmishers, and the High Tents is archers and skirmishers. We're going to need to get something boosting that up eventually, but for now, this'll do. Okay, so our final men-at-arms regiment is going to be mangonels, and we're going to probably leave that unstationed. Just because we don't have anywhere to station it, right? So that'll be absolutely fine. We wouldn't get much from stationing it at this time anyway, but we want to have them available. Ooh, 20 gold. Yes, please. We're now only 3 gold away from getting that mangonels regiment. So let's create that. Perfect. We're not going to boost up the size of these at all yet. We'll get there, but not yet. I think our next move... We just finished our wooden barracks here. I think our next move is to build a stables down here in Califat. And we're definitely going to want to boost up our income eventually. It's not perfect by any means. We're still reinforcing here, right? No, we're not. Okay, so this is our broad income. 4.4. Noted. That's reasonably fine. At 4.3, yeah. We get a stewardship perk here, and we can take, say, defensive measures or professional workforce. I'll go for professional workforce here. That'll be okay. And we're eventually going to want to extort subjects. 1106. Noted. We're starting to get old. We need to start thinking about succession. What is our succession law? Confederate partition. But we only have the one designated heir, so that should be absolutely fine. I don't think there's a problem there. Cool. So that's okay. No problem whatsoever there right now. Our soldier count has improved, but it's not really where we want it to be yet. So first things first, we want to get the stables built to boost up our cavalry. Muslim faiths now have access to jihads, which is fine. We are currently about, 5-ish months away from getting the small stable constructed. And then after that, we'd probably want blacksmiths here, to be honest. A dangerous faction, peasant rabble. Okay, whatever. I don't really care too much about peasant rabble, probably. Okay, so the small stables are constructible as of now. We'll get those going. That'll boost us up a decent amount there. Apparently the peasant rabble went away. Sounds good. Oh, look at this. Hungary has actually kind of encircled us. So I guess our new target is now Hungary. They have armored horsemen, but heavy cavalry are countered by our pikemen. So we should be at a decent setup for this. They've got bowmen, which are countered by our coney. They've got coney, which are countered by our pikemen. And our heavy infantry don't really counter anything here. But I think it's fine. Now, these mangonels are not stationed, which is okay. We're going to keep them unstationed for the moment. We can extort subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? And don't worry, we'll have everyone pay. So we're up to 138 gold now. Over here in Severin, we could theoretically upgrade one of these buildings. I don't think we want to put money into that right now. Yeah, I don't think we want to put money into this at this moment. We're going to keep this at level 1. It would help our troop count, no doubt about that. How close are we to bailiffs? 11 years. Okay. I'm just thinking here, do we want to be boosting up the size of our men-at-arms, or do we want to put this money into economy? I am leaning towards the latter here. So what that ends up meaning is we would want to construct a city holding down over here. That is expensive, but it's very important. If we had things to directly increase, well, actually, we could put that money into our blacksmiths here. That would also boost up our holding taxes here. I'm going to get that going for now. So small stables have been constructed in Caliphate. That seems good. Hungary is now our target. They are superior to us, no doubt about it, and we'll look for opportunities to attack them. Currently, we don't see any. We do need a new steward. That will be... it'll end up being this guy, who isn't ideal, but it'll be okay, I guess. And there's Chronicle writing coming through. Fantastic. So that's all reasonably okay. The King of Hungary's troop count was just dropping significantly. He's clearly in a battle right now. I don't think we can get away with fighting him. There's this Liberty War that he's winning. There's this defense that he's winning here, and the Bohemian claim on the Kingdom of Hungary, which he's slightly losing. We'll keep an eye on that. If we have a good opportunity to attack Hungary, we'll take it. We have a claim right up over here, and I would love to do that. We could also potentially fabricate a claim here, if we see a good opportunity. Currently, there's not a good opportunity here. I want to be very clear about that. But we can fabricate a claim down over here and see what we've got for the moment. So bloomeries have been constructed. That is reasonably fine. A worthy successor here. Do we have one available? No, we don't. Okay. I'm not going to seek one at this moment. Okay, cool. So at this point, our monthly income is 4.6, which is not great. It's also not terrible. All of these have full level 1 buildings, I believe. Stewardship lifestyle experience? Yes, please. Yeah, all of these have full level 1 buildings. So that seems good. This city does not. We would get some gains from constructing here, but it wouldn't be tremendous. It would be passing through 2 layers of taxation. So I would kind of prefer not to do that. She copulated with her lover, huh? Well, who could have known? Okay, there we go. That is absolutely fine. Keeping an eye on that Kingdom of Hungary, but it's currently too powerful for us. If he gets absolutely crushed, then we'll go for it. We do have a Dynasty Legacy available here. What would we want to go for? House of Warfares, or House of Warriors is probably decent here. So we'll take that for the moment. Okay, 90 gold for this unpressed claim. I'm going to do it, and that gives us a good opportunity to attack this guy if we see that this is something that we want to do. Currently, it is not. Currently, we believe that we would significantly lose this. But we'll keep an eye on it. If he drops below 1,000, I say we go for it. He's currently at 3,500, which is spooky. He's got a Holy Order in there, too. So that is absolutely noted. That's a good battle. 26k, 25k. He's losing this. I'm currently very tempted to go for it. I want to see one more battle loss. Yeah, we can see this out over here. This is the Kingdom of Hungary here. They had a pretty large force there. 3489, yeah. Spooky indeed. He's in debt right now. So that is absolutely noted. I believe he just won that battle. We're absolutely keeping an eye on it. If we have a great opportunity here, we'll take it. He wins that battle as well. This is the guy he's not that concerned about, though, that he's fighting right now. This guy he's much more concerned about. How strong is the King of Bohemia? 3302? Okay, noted. Okay, we just got a lack of sheriffs, and I'm interested in dealing with that. So we're just going to hop on down over here. Excellent. So that's dealt with. This control level is low right now, though. So that is absolutely noted. Is this betrothal okay? This would get us an alliance. Right out over here. I'll accept that. That seems okay. I'd really like to see the Kingdom of Bohemia lose a bunch of troops here. And actually, they are losing a lot. We can extort subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? And why take a little when we can take a lot? So we're up to 306, and I would like to start getting city constructions down over here. We need 74 gold for that. That is noted. We're going to keep an eye on this war up here. So he's going to end up winning that. We have peasant rabble brewing. Okay, noted. That's not an issue, really, though, to be quite honest. So that's reasonably fine. The moment we feel like we can go for this, I think I'm going to go if he drops below 2,000. That's going to be our goal here. If he gets stack wiped, obviously, but I don't see him getting stack wiped here. His troop count is definitely coming up here at this moment. He's winning this war and losing this war. This is a claim on the Kingdom of Hungary. He needs to deal with this. And we died. Okay. Well, that makes things awkward for us. It's not shocking. Peasants' law is to serve their lord. It's not shocking that that happened. I'm going to raise just our men-at-arms here, and they're going to hop in over here. No problem. Okay. So this is dealt with. Okay. We'll disband those troops, and there's this guy out over here. That I'm pretty sure we could negotiate an alliance with. Yeah, we would need to break this betrothal and then redo it. I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like Paradox needs to change that. We should be able to just negotiate the alliance when that betrothal exists. Okay, so this guy should be here. This guy should be here. Okay. Something along the lines of this. Now, I believe we do not have these CBs. That is correct. But we do have a bunch of gold. So we're probably not going to end up attacking Hungary since we died there. He is at 2611, and we lost our we lost our ally as well. So that is definitely noted. I do want to get this city built. That'll be done pretty soon. We do need to do a stewardship wealth focus. Absolutely. We're going to get going on that. So we increased our county control in Caliphate. That is okay. I want to check in on bailiffs. Bailiffs is currently about 3 years away. Beautiful. So we're going to get a city holding built here as soon as we can. That is absolute top priority right now, is getting more money coming in. Okay, our heir became an adequate bargainer. That seems, I guess, fine. Potential alliance with a duchy. Actually, that seems pretty good. We'll do that. I'm going to get this city building. There we go. That sounds absolutely great. And we'll see what happens. Bohemia is going to claim the Kingdom of Hungary. So that is going to be... That's very interesting. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start fabricating a claim out over here again. Bohemia is going to get the Kingdom of Hungary, which I think this guy means that this guy is just going to be down here. We'll see how that goes. We're going to need some cash here. We can ask our head of faith for gold, though, and he would accept this. So we can get 110 gold. Beautiful. Here comes the tax refund. Excellent. So we ask our head of faith for 110 gold. And, of course, as soon as this city gets finished, we're going to want to start building that up the way we've built up this one. We're going to have another building slot very soon as well. So we need to keep that in mind. 80 stress. Okay. So we've met Lucian here, and he is dead. So we'll repent. Having additional piety is always good. So that'll be fine. Okay, so Hungary's still at 86 here. Noted. We'll see what ends up happening with this. I just want to get these claims, right? Our counselor died. That was our spy master. And we are going to put in our mother as our new spy master. That seems okay. And we're currently at 4 out of 5 domain limit. This guy can hold 5. So that is actually a convenient thing. Our mother died. Okay. And yes, see this done. And we're going to immediately begin work fabricating down here. Okay. We need a new spy master since our mother just, like, instantly died. That seems okay. And keeping an eye on Hungary here. Surely this war is going to end eventually, right? So, I mean, Bohemia is going to take this over. That's going to be part of the HRE. Which is, of course, awkward for us. We may want to... Can we swear fealty to the HRE? We might be able to. That might not be the worst of ideas, to be honest. The HRE is kind of big right now. I noticed this at the tail end of last episode. Holy War for the Duchy of Pomerania? Sure, but Pomerania is way up here. Yeah, it's right there. We're not going to be there. We're not going to get there anytime soon. Okay. So that seems reasonably fine. We do get a new stewardship perk, and there's bailiffs. So let's take golden obligations for now, and we want to pretty much immediately get started on dealing with bailiffs. So what do we have that can increase our spearman effectiveness here? Well, we've got blacksmiths, and that's basically it. So we'll get bloomeries going here. Oh, we just fascinated coinage. Do we want to? To be honest, not necessarily. We may want to go for battlements here. Yeah, let's do battlements. That'll be fine. So we're going to need to get some constructions going here. Blacksmiths will be important here. So we'll get that going. Yes, see this done. That puts us at negative gold, but that is understood that that's going to be the case. Cool. So we're going to get out of debt relatively quickly here. Okay, just taking a look at what we've got here. We can use Restore Accolades. And we probably want to do this. I'm reasonably certain. Yes, we do. So we do have someone who can be appointed as our Accolade. So we definitely want to do that. So inactive Accolades, appoint, and it'll be this guy. So he is Vanguard and Pike Captain. That's actually really, really good. Okay. I like it. He needs a worthy successor, and I doubt that we have one available, to be honest. No, we do not. And I'm not going to seek one out right now. So that is reasonably fine. We need to come out of debt. That is mission number 1. Okay, so we can see all of this became part of the HRE. Noted. Confederate partition is the HRE succession law. We could almost marry off our daughter here to the head of the HRE. Almost. His faith differs from ours, which is 10 reasons here, but it's mostly marrying down, which is fair enough, but with these guys stretching in over here, that's going to be very difficult for us to make our way through. No doubt about it. We have claims over here. We'll keep an eye on the situation. I was expecting them to only get this area, though, the de jure territory. I was not expecting them to come down over here. That is unfortunate for us, but it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, well, we need a steward quick. Next episode, we'll see what we want to do about the HRE. We may just join them. And then just try to work from inside of the HRE. That's probably our best move, but I'll think about it and we'll see what we want to do next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Kintogan, Ali Lee, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.